That's really good. Somebody said they'd improve those. Sorry, to get back to what I'm doing. The Spring Chalet. This is my favourite one, by the way. This is the one that I'm in love with and have to get sometime. Or what's the price again? It's 500. I will get it somehow. I don't know how. But look how beautiful it is. It's lovely. Look at that. Oh, you could put a divider. I'd put a divider right about here to make it be more than one room. And then when you go upstairs, it's so beautiful. Look at that, look at that. See how the dividers really break that space up nicely. Oh, so beautiful. I love this one. And then you get this amazing balcony. Look at that. Look at that balcony. Isn't it lovely? Absolutely lovely. I have to hand it to them. I love their housing designs. This is the other one. It's exactly the same, only if you look at it, you will see that the roof over the balcony extends. So I'm not going to go into that one and waste my time showing you that, and your time. Stone Spring Chalet, I think that's the same as the one that's further on down, so I'm not involved with that. There's some fairly big changes in the area we're about to go to. I'll get the chalet, the beachfront place out of the way first. It's now 300 Gilder stars. It used to be 500 newest tiers. So that's changed quite a bit. The good thing about this, of course, is you've got a little house with its little hearth, so you can teleport to it. But underneath, rather than having your farm, you actually have a aqua farm underneath it, which is quite nice. I'm not going to bother swimming underneath it because you can't actually see the aqua farm under there because they don't show you as an aqua farm. Okay, now this used to be 30 newest tiers. Newest tiers, for those who are new to this, newest tiers were things that you ran around the world discovering secret locations, and you would get these newest tiers awarded to you. That's right, yes. And so this one was your basic everybody's first boat, and now it's Gilder stars, and it's 50 Gilder stars, not 30 newest tiers. I'm not going to go into this stream as to how to go about getting Gilder stars because I've got to do a fair amount of research myself actually with the new patch. This is the Esnan cutter, which is your galleon, and it tends to have, it's not showing it here, but it tends to have a number of guns that you can fire on ships with, and that's gone up from 100 newest tiers to 250 Gilder stars. Ouch. That is an ouch. This is your transport ship that the pirates love so much. It allows you to put 20 storage packs worth of trade goods on the ship, but of course pirates look out for that and they do attack it quite the second they see it, and now it's 400 Gilder stars, so that's gone up a fair amount. I'd have to look it up to find out what it's changed to. And this is the fishing boat. Used to be, I don't know if it still is, used to be one of the best ways in game of making loads and loads of cash. And now that's 250 Gilder stars. I think that's what it was before anyway. Okay, this is what an aqua farm looks like. So if we have a look, you would go into the aqua farm down here, and you would click on the middle, and you would get your oxygen. Aqua farms are used. Oh, that's a strange noise coming from that. Aqua farms are used to give you water-based plants and certain types of fish you can trap and capture in there. And that's what that's the actual aqua farm thing that you lay down, but you don't lay them in shallow water like you see here. It's quite deep out in the sea, and that's 20 Gilder stars for it. It's called a it's called an aqua an aqua farm design. Yeah, you don't have to make anything for that. This is Gilder stars now. That's changed. Before the John, do you remember the Steamfish submarine? You didn't used to be Gilder stars. It used to be something else that you used to have to get for it, but it's 250 Gilder star now, which is quite promising. Very nice. I want to look into those because it might be a safer way to transport goods and get away from the pirates. Probably, yeah, that would make sense. Okay, on some of the islands you don't get standard workbenches, and you would have to use these, which cost 30 Gilder stars, and they're private workbenches. So this one is the private loom. This one is the sawmill. This one is the leatherwork table. This one is the masonry table. Just double checking. The price is all 30 Gilder stars each. And is it a design? Yeah, you just lay them down, which is nice. And this one only requires 1 stone pack and 1 iron pack. That's really good. So if you haven't got the workbenches, you'd be very happy for these. So let's go and see the other side. Let's go to the eastern side of Mirage Island, see how the other half lives. Okay, so we're coming up to the farmhouse here. Farm cottage is so beautiful. Let me just tell you about this. If you look at it, and you might think it doesn't look much. It's only 50 Gilder stars, which is lovely. Now you might look at it and you think it doesn't look much. It's actually really small. It's just like the small cottage, really. But let me tell you a little secret. Do you see all this land around it? This is as big, I reckon, as 2 large farms. So it's not called a farmhouse for nothing, because this is the house that would give the most farming land, and I'm very interested in this one. Very interested indeed. Only problem is there's very limited amounts of places in the world that you can place them. So we'll have to see how that goes. This is the swept roof villa, and it's the eastern version of the 15 Guilder Star design. It's important to remember, even though this one is the eastern design, it doesn't mean that you can't get it if you're on the western, or it doesn't mean that you can't get the western design if you're in the east. You can actually get whichever one you want. It's one of those can't swing a cat round buildings, but you'd be surprised how many workstations you can fit in it. This is the swept roof chalet, and it's 100 Guilder Stars. It's fairly small, but then, I mean, it looks a lot smaller because they've put so many great big tables in. That's not very well displayed, is it? There's the eastern castle set, as you can see. Very beautiful, actually. Same sort of pricing. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. And that's the 500 star eastern one, which is the swept roof manor. Now the reason I'm ignoring all these other houses is because they're exactly the same as other ones, and there's nothing in them that just says to rent. So there's one last thing to look at over here on Mirage, and then we'll be done. That is, if they're still there. And that is all the hang gliders. Oh yes, you have to click on the bases for these. Oh, 5 silver for this design. Oh, very nice. Experimental glider. You used to get the experimental glider once you got to, do you remember what level it was, John? Yeah, I don't know if you still get that, but as I say, we're going to experiment over the next few weeks to find out just what it's like leveling in this game. This is the improved glider. I don't think you got the improved glider. So, oh no, did I just buy one? That wasn't bright. And it's a, oh great, I've just bought a glider. I want to buy a glider. Stupid woman. This is the ultimate glider design. I'm sure that they used to, maybe it was these ones, they used to say what they were good for. Dragon glider. Instructions to craft. Yeah, make. This one is capable of making dive bomb attacks. 150 Guilder Stars. Ouch. Quite expensive. What have we got here? Another 150 Guilder Star one. And this one is equipped with bombs. So it's quite a good fighting one.